Hello and welcome back to school for the 21-22 school year. My name's Miss Johnson and I wanted to share some information with you about the upcoming school year. But I am so excited to have your child this year and to be teaching them and hopefully back for some normalcy. So I have some important information, but as always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me at any point. So, some important numbers and emails. My email is jordan.johnson@fsd1.org, and the main office phone number is 664-8169. Our principal, of course, is Miss Newton, and her email is listed, and our assistant principal is Miss Willard, and her email is listed. All right, some all about me. What I did is just shared some photos. I'm going to move this so you can see. It says, I am so excited to be your child's teacher this year. I love spending time with my family, being at the beach, reading, and watching football. So I have some pictures of my children. I have two kids, Martha Ann and Smith. Martha Ann will be in first grade this year at Briggs, and Smith is in 4K. My husband, Greg, he works at West Florence. We're big West Florence supporters. And so I have a picture of us there. We have two dogs. We have Betsy, who is our Australian Labradoodle, and then Darla, who is she's a mutt. And then my favorite team is Carolina Gamecocks. Go Gamecocks. I love TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Target. I love to eat tacos, Chick-fil-A, and I drink coffee every single morning. I do love my coffee. So that is some fun things about me, and I can't wait to learn more about your student. Communication, the best way to reach me quickly is just writing a quick note in the agenda. Maybe you have a change of how your child is getting home that day. If you write it in the agenda, I will see it that next morning at school. I check agendas every single morning. If you have something longer, you can email me or call the school and schedule a conference. I am happy to meet this year at any point if you need something and answer any questions you may have. Important information, school does begin by 7:45, so please make sure your child is here before then. We actually begin class at 7:45 when that bell rings, and we want them to be unpacked and ready to go and not be rushing in. If they're after 7:45, that is the tardy bell rings at that time. Our related arts time this year is 10:30 to 11:15. We will rotate our related arts each week this year. So instead of each day, for example, we'll have PE for a full week, and then we'd go to art for a full week, and farm to school, and music, and then we'll begin that rotation again. That information of when we have PE will be in the newsletter, so your child will know when to wear sneakers for PE. Our lunchtime is 11:20 to 11:40. Our recess is after lunch. It's at 12 to 12:20, and dismissal is at 2:15. Related arts, the week of August 2nd, we are going to begin with PE. So please make sure your child is wearing their tennis shoes for the first week of school, and then we will rotate. So we'll go to all four specials once. We'll go to one a week, and then we'll just rotate them all throughout the year. Chromebook information, as just like last year, your child's Chromebook should be charged every single night and come back to school with them every single day. So they need to know how to log in. We want to make sure that they'll have a QR code at home that I will send the first day. They will keep that QR code that helps them log in at home. They will have a separate QR code at school that they will keep in their cubby. So please look for that QR code. It's going to be on red paper. So that will come home with them on the first day of school, and that just needs to stay at home. And that way they can log into their Chromebooks if they need to when they're at home as well. Please do make sure that is charged every single night. Thank you. Leader in Me, we are a Leader in Me school at Briggs. There are some ways you can support Leader in Me at home. So I'm going to pause right now so you can read over that. But also, this information can be found on the Leader in Me website, and I will share that information with you as well in our newsletter. And then you can also pause the video while you're watching, and it says Parents as Partners. If you'd like to read over that, you may pause now. So there are a lot of things you can do at home to support Leader in Me, and we will be doing a lot of things in the classroom as well to teach our children our Leader in Me at Briggs. So what is Title I? It's a federal program, and I'm actually not going to read this to you. I'm going to pause again so you can read it, but it is a federal aid program for schools, and Briggs is a Title I school. So you can pause the video if you'd like to read this. And then a copy of our Title I plan is available by contacting Ms. Willard at awillard@fsd1.org. You will get some surveys throughout the school year, so do please complete those and return those. We love your input on how we should spend our Title I money. Meetings are held throughout the school year, so if you're available, we would love for you to attend. So this year, we are spending our Title I money as these bullets on our list show. So you can read over those to see where our money went this year. And these forms will come home. This is the school parent student contract that you will sign. This will come home the first day of school. So you will be able to read the hard copy of this on the first day. Please be sure you sign it and return it on Tuesday. So once again, if you would like to see any changes on this, please email Miss Willard. But once again, this will come home with your child on the first day of school. So our behavior management follows the Leader in Me. If your child has been at Briggs, you're familiar with this. And if you're new to Briggs, you will learn all about this. But they'll have a little sticker with all of this listed in their agenda. So you will know how your child's behavior was. But each day they'll get a color in their agenda, and we ask that you sign their agenda every night so you know that how their behavior is in class. So pink is the best, it's hip hip hooray. And then we have purple, which is you're awesome, blue is way to go, and green is ready to lead. Each day our students will start on green, and as they have those positive behaviors, we'll move their clip up. And if they need to slow down or be redirected, they might move their clip down, which is yellow, orange, and red. If your child does get to red, it usually results in a write up depending on what that behavior was. So we definitely don't want to have to get to that red color. So hopefully we're having great days every day, but please do look at the agenda every single night and look at your child's behavior color and sign to show me that you have seen that. Our curriculum, we use HMH for ELA. We use Big Ideas in Math, Discovery Ed, and Science, and then we'll use McGraw-Hill, and we use Social Studies Weekly in Social Studies. Our homework. So students will have homework every night. They're responsible for copying that into their planner. So once again, parents, when your child gets home from school, all the information you need is in their planner. Their homework's listed there, their behavior's listed there. That's a big way that we'll communicate. If I want to tell you something real quick, I will write it in the planner for you to see. So it is due the next day unless otherwise directed, and they're expected to read their required minutes nightly. In second grade, our students are required to read 20 minutes a night, and we will go more into detail about that once we get that started and start checking out some library books and things like that. And actually, let me say one more thing about homework. In your child's planner, in the 3-ring binder that their planner will be in, there on the left side in that pocket, I'll have a sticker on there that will say homework. So you can also check that pocket and see what their homework is. But it's also written down by them in their agenda each day. Our assessments in second grade, we take the STAR reading and math throughout the year. We take some benchmarks, and then we'll also take the COGAT Iowa standardized testing, and this is testing for GT, which is gifted and talented. Our grading scale, 90 to 100 is still an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and below 59 and below is an F. I means incomplete, E is excellent, S is satisfactory, and N is needs improvement. Conference and report cards. So we will have report cards coming out at the end of each quarter. Those dates are October 15th January 7th, March 25th, and June 1st. Our parent teacher conference dates, our first one will be October 21st from 2 to 6, and more information will come out closer to time about that. And then we'll have parent teacher conferences the second semester after winter break on February 18th. Staying healthy. This is very important. So, parents, just a reminder, your child does need to stay home if they're running fever, they're vomiting, they have an upset stomach with diarrhea, they have a rash, they have head lice, they have an eye infection like pink eye, or they've been in the hospital. They're ready to go back to school when they've been fever free for 24 hours. They've been free from vomiting for at least 2 solid meals, and the same for an upset stomach. If they have a rash, they're free from the rash or itching, and the fever is gone. If they have head lice, they've been treated. If they have eye infection, they've been evaluated by a doctor and have a note to return. And if they've been in the hospital, they've been released by their doctor. So, once again, if your child is not sick, we certainly will miss them at school, but it is best for all of the other students and teachers and faculty and staff to not be around that student. So, if they have some of these symptoms, please keep them at home. And then when they are better, we are excited to welcome them back. All right. Well, boys and girls and parents, I am so excited to have your child this year. We are going to have a great year in second grade. Once again, my name is Miss Johnson, and I am so excited to see you all soon. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out. There will be a parent letter that comes home on that very first day in your child's Monday folder. They will have a Monday folder this year. So that should answer all the questions you might have in detail, but I am happy to help in any way. I hope you all have a wonderful school year, and I cannot wait to work with your student. Thank you.